What's up, collector fam? It's your boy Tony the Toy Rat. Today we're talking about Pop and Snap. The Pop and Snap display, protect and play the Toy Rat way. Now you're going to see that there's this giant black box that's out here in front of me. That's because we're trying something a little different today. I've got two cameras running. One's running on my face so I can talk to you. And the other one's running on my hands, so we can focus on the popping and snapping of things that are down here. So if you see me pop my face down below, that's just because I'm staring at my hands trying to tell you guys things. Really quick, what you're going to find is right here, all the way in the back, you're going to find that we've got one of our Funkos already put inside of a Pop and Snap box. What is the point of the Pop and Snap box? Well, there's a few, but primarily we came up with this system because we want to protect the box itself. What happens with most of our pop collectors is that you create and create and create this giant stack until they lean and fall over, boop, and then you're hurting your boxes, you're damaging your pops, not to mention it doesn't look very good. So a lot of you are going to say, yeah, I've seen all these pop holders you can put on the wall. Yeah, there's a couple of those, but those are not this, because this is way cooler. Why? Okay, there's a couple different reasons. Let me get right to it. One is this particular system not only protects the pop that it's in, but allows you to create a connective tissue sort of extra pops that you can create shapes with. We're going to show you that in just a minute. But on top of showing you that, I want to show you something about the front of this particular unit. You can see here that there is we have a magnetic faceplate. Now, yeah, it'll come with the Toy Rat Enterprises, but this one right here is a customizable faceplate that we make for all the different types of pops. Obviously, it doesn't go with group, but we put this here just to show you you can mix and match whichever you like. We've also got one here, S&W lightsabers. So you can say there's lots of different ways to mix and match, but the point was to show you that there is a magnetic spot here on the front. Now, in the newer version of these, you don't see this. This is hidden behind the plastic that we use to create the system. The point I was trying to make is there's these two little slots down here. See those little slots? Well, you can't see those when you have the magnetic faceplate sitting on the front. So just preemptively, we took a yellow one that we have that doesn't have one on it right now. You can see that. And you can see the brackets that come alongside it. There you go. So these brackets, you'll have two. One will be side by side, just like that. And they'll go directly onto the wall. And onto the wall, they'll be like an inch apart. I think it's 2 inches apart. It says it in the manufacturing specs here. And then you can mount whatever you want on the wall. And these just snap on and snap off. So you can take a different color if you've got different ones that you set up. And you can take those and switch them out, each one, without having to change out the pops. So if you want blue today, yellow tomorrow, green the next day, you certainly could do that. Now, all of this is our patented system that basically keys these things together. Locks top to bottom, and it locks left to right using these smaller key setups. You can see how that locks in down here at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. So we've got a method here that basically protects the entire unit from top to the bottom. We got something that tensions it so that there's not going to be anything that hurts your boxes. So the tension down here on the box is actually taken away by these keyed elements along the side of the box. These issues right here. And then it also comes with this little clip. Now, this is the event you don't have to put these on, but this little clip right here is really meant to just be put on in the event that you wanted to do 2 or more that are going to go together. We're going to show you what that looks like in a giant format here in just a second. So these are the pieces that come with it. I'm sure you haven't seen these all before, but this is the top part of it. It slides on just like you see here, that blue one clip, and it just sits on top of your Funko Pop. And then you can come over with your keys and you just pop those into place down here. Boop. You can see how that would lock in at the top. We use the black one here just so you can see we got one thin one, one thick one. Look at that. You can see how that would create that system right away. 1, 2, 3. And this is not exactly how it's meant to be put up together, but this is for the purposes of illustration. So here we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So now we have this entire system right here ready to be put on the wall and a Funko that's inside. Now, what you also did by putting the brackets on is you created a little floor plate. You see that there? You created a floor plate. So that's really cool for those of you who want to put something other than a closed box system in here, because now that this floor plate exists, you can put other things that'll fit within this contained area, and you can display that as well. And just like before, you can take one of these face plates and snap it on. 1, 2, 3. So once you've got that snapped on, this becomes whatever you want it to be. Now, we have strength in the system just by putting them together. We can lock these two pieces together, and now I have the capability of carrying around dozens and dozens at a time. So I'm going to cut to exactly what I'm talking about. And ooh and ah, get ready, because here we have a couple dozen put together that I can carry around with no problem. Here we go. All right, collector fam. This is actually 23 different pops that have been pulled together. You can see that I can pick them up, move them around. I can even throw them in the air. Do you know how that works? Well, that's our patented keying system. That's locking everything into place so I can carry this around and make a giant T display of something that I can show people what this is capable of doing. So you can create your own letters, you can create your own shapes, you can lock them in by the dozens or more and make it easy for you to carry them around if that's what you want to do, or have a very unique display. This is the power of the pop and the snap. If you don't like it here, wow, I don't know what else to say. If you don't want to use this method for your display, remember, it does come with brackets that you can mount them on the wall. So you get a little bit of everything, plus you get to customize your displays with the magnetic faceplates. So we hope something we said here resonates with you. Remember, this is Tony the Toy Rat. This is a patented system. You're only going to get it here. You're only going to get it with us. Remember to go see your friends at Toy Rat Enterprises. Pop and snap. Pop and snap. Display. The Toy Rat way. See you around, guys.